within a maybe a bit longer time frame, it will reach the higher peaks again. If we look at the year, see several, yeah, you see a big peak up here. From here, it's, well, quite silent. So it's still at a low level, but I really believe it will go up. So I'll keep you posted on this share. And actually, I'm really curious, guys. Who two people want to join the meeting can't enter? They need to have a Zoom account. So they need to be logged in into Zoom. That's one thing. So if they don't have a Zoom account, they can just create a free Zoom account at zoom.us. They must have this account. It's free. And only then they can log in. If they have an account, they still can't log in, then ask them to restart Zoom and click the link again. Sometimes Zoom doesn't pick up very well. So if they are trying now, let them close Zoom, maybe even clear their cookies and whatever, and then click the link again to get into the Zoom, because it's normally accessible. I see still people coming in. We have 20 people now. So the problem is not on this side. So I hope they can get in any minutes. Guys, my question initially was, who did something with the information we provided last week in the Metaversity training? Who did something with it? Let me know in the chat. Who did something with it? Who has been trying to do some trades and, yeah, maybe you have been successful? That would be even more amazing. Nobody? Nobody really? Nobody? Robin? Raphael? Robin is trying. Okay. That's good. Keep on trying. Keep on trying. And yeah, keep a track record also of your efforts, because you will learn from it. Nobody else? Guys, I really want to urge you, keep on trying. Do it, because only by doing it, you will really learn. And exciting things are coming up. I was just talking to Robin, who is the Metaversity guy here in C1 office. And it's going to be really exciting when the launch of the tokens will be 25th of February. Yes, 25th of February. Then the tokens will be released in Metaversity Crypto Edition. I am already in the pre-sale. Maybe I can share a little with you guys from that. Let me share my screen again. The launch pad. This is something new. I'm in the pre-sale because I own a platinum pack. I'm on platinum, so I could join the pre-sale. And as you see, of course, there's no launch price yet, but we are already in the seed round. So I was in the pre-seed round where the price was 0.02 LPC. Yes, minimum ticket, maximum ticket. Now we are in the seed round. The price goes up a little bit, 0.025. When we are at the private round, that starts in about 34 minutes. Yep. The price goes up even more. And here at the public round, where every member can see it, the price will go even more up. So if I say, let's go and buy some more seed, yeah, let's see what we can do. Amount. because now the price is still low. Let me buy another 20,800 LPC. I have a balance of 2,165. I'm going to do another one. So like this. So I bought some more. I own 18,000 MC now. This is mostly bought in the pre-seed round and now a few in the seed round. This is the preparation of Metaverse crypto. Of course, we have the play to earn section where we can do the coin race. It's fun. And you can really win some prizes without. And I just heard that the first payments in USDT are about to be launched. So that's exciting news as well. So Metaverse Crypto Edition, it will start with the real tokens, with the tokens at February 25. If you are on Platinum already, you would have known already. You would know absolutely because you buy it in a separate pack. So you buy through your C1 back office. There you can buy the different packs. Well, let me see, because it's an amazing opportunity. This is the game where you can really earn USDT. And about these packs, so let me share my screen again. If you go to your C1 back office, yes, and you go to your gift codes, they're the Metaverse Crypto Edition. You can see two packs, the Metaverse Pro package and the Metaverse Elite pack. The Elite pack is the Platinum. So we have, if you have that one, or the Pro pack, you can be in the pre-sale already. But you see, as you can see, the pre-sale is already in the next stage. It's already, let's go back to the launch pad. The pre-sale, it's already in the seed round. Next round, 31 minutes, the price will go up a little. But that's important to know. Yes. Well, that about Metaverse, Metaverse Crypto. Of course, next month will be really, really exciting. Next month, the streaming of Orbit will take place. But you really need to know, guys, next month starts March 1. Next month ends March 31. So then don't expect the streaming will start March 1. March 1, next month. Yes, today streaming starts. No. March has 31 days. And we will see which day the streaming starts. It could be March 1, it could be March 10, it could be March 20, it could be March 31. Of course, the company will do everything to speed it up. Of course, but it will be in March 2025. Then about price predictions. I see people promoting all kinds of prices. The launch price will be $5. We don't know. We totally don't know. Nobody knows a launch price. Nobody. So you have to keep that in mind. Nobody knows. Launch price will be visible soon. We start streaming. So nobody can tell you whether it will be $1 cent, $3 cents, $5 cents, whatever. There is no launch price known yet. And I see different prices being shared on social media. Guys, there is no launch price available yet. And it's not because it's C1, it's Corbit. It's going on with every token, every crypto that is being launched. So you need to know that when a crypto is being streamed at exchanges, only then the price will be visible and not before. So don't make predictions. We will see in March when the streaming starts what the starting price will be. All right. Guys, everybody ready for some leadership training? Are you ready to learn something new? Let me know in the chat. I want this to be an interactive chat again because we learn together. So let me know in the chat if you are ready for another exciting leadership training in our First Steps series. Lydia says yes, sir, Eddie. Thank you, Lydia. Lynn says yes. Come on, guys. Without any delay. Only 2 people ready for some training? No, I don't believe that. We are 24 people now, 23 people. Mira says yes. All right, all right, all right. I'm sure Robin and Raphael agree with that as well. But maybe they're busy inviting their team members like, hey, you have to come on. Leonie says yes. So let's start, guys. Let's start with the new leadership training around the first series. And I'm going to share my screen with you guys. And yeah, there we go. And as you know, guys, we are working on the leadership training First Steps. And let's start just with a little flashback. And as I said before, let's keep it interactive. Let's keep it interactive, which means that I want to see responses in the chat during the training, which is really important for all of us. It's not a one direction training that I give and you just listen, but together we learn the most when we work together as a team, as a family. So I want us to work together and respond on my questions, respond on each other's questions. This is how we get interactive in a training like this. So, oh, Raphael's internet's unstable this morning. Well, I hope you will hear this lesson. Guys, what have we learned so far? So let's take a step back before we dive in. I want you to take a deep breath. Yes, you did. So now think about everything you've learned so far. So we're going to review the key lessons and stepping stones to success. Remember lesson 1? It was the first steps getting started on this journey. Lesson 2 was you made the right choice, owning your decision. Lesson 3 was the rise of the entrepreneur, the movie, stepping into leadership. Lesson 4 was setting real expectations, understanding the road ahead. Then we went into lesson number 5, joining in the most effective way, doing it right from day 1. 2 weeks ago, we did lesson 6, become products. So building excitement and belief. Last week, we talked about the compensation plan in general, knowing how to get paid. So that was how we started up till lesson 7 last week. Well, what's going on then? You've been growing. You've been learning. But, and here's the slides coming again. Oh yeah, I was a little bit behind with my with my slide, guys. Something happens. It's yeah, you know, it's all life. So these were the 7 lessons. So you've been learning, you've been growing, but are you applying it? Think about that. Understanding the foundation of your journey. Are you applying the things that you have learned up till now? Let me just know in the chat, are you applying it yet? Because guys, today's lesson is going to hit home hard. if you let it, it will change everything for you. Are you applying what we have learned up till now to grow and to succeed? That's what I want to know from you. Sure, Raphael says. Guys, if you are applying it, it means that you will grow in your leadership. Also means that new people will join your teams. New people will join our C1 family. New people will join our trainings. And then the old people, they will think, hey, what's going on with this Raphael? Why has he become a president suddenly? And why did I leave behind? Well, then the second moment arises that they can rejoin and be part of your family again. Guys, we're going to talk about time and task management. And this is a real game changer. Time and task management. The power of time and task management. Let's talk about this. And this is a short topic, but it's everything. How are you managing your time? How do you structure your day now that you're in this business? Let me know. Guys, some of you are new, and I know it can feel overwhelming. Others have been here a while, but you're still struggling with making the most of your time. And I see Lynn saying no volume. No volume. Has it something to do with the volume, the sound? Because the sound, I think the sound is good, if you mean that. Okay, let's see. You might be struggling with making the most of your time. So let me give it to you straight. Really straight. You don't manage time, you manage activity. Keep that in mind. And maybe this is an eye-opener for you. You don't manage time. We always think we have to manage time. No. You manage activity. Nobody controls time. Time is. Time is. And it moves with or without you. So you cannot control time. But what do you do with your time? Well, guys, that's your own choice. That's it. And listen, guys, this business is designed to support time people. Because let's be real, most of you aren't in a position to just walk away from your job overnight. I did, and thank God it worked. But that's not the story for most people. Most people need a way to flex their entrepreneurial muscle while keeping their current commitments. That's what this business is built for. To help you transition into freedom, step by step. If you climb a mountain, you cannot be at the top instantly. It's step by step you climb the mountain. It's the same as with our business, as with our C1 business. You need a way to flex your entrepreneurial muscle while keeping your current commitments. You go step by step. You transition step by step. And in this way, you climb that mountain. So treat this like a job. and not a hobby. And this is critical, guys. Treat this like a job, not a hobby. Do not treat this like a business in the beginning as well. Treat it like a job. Many people say, oh, I have my new business. Treat it like a job. Because if you had a job, would you randomly decide not to show up? So let's say I am the owner of an office of a big company, and you are my employees. Would you randomly decide not to show up? No, of course not. So don't do that here. And maybe that's the thing also for you guys right now. Consider this as a job. And to get your money, to get your earnings, to be paid, you have to show up every day again. And then you will be rewarded abundantly. Show up. That's why you should treat this like a job and not a hobby. Later on, when you're successful, you can treat it like a business. The next step. Treat this like a job. So decide right now, how many hours a week are you going to work this business? How many hours? And I didn't ask how many hours you will study. Ask how many hours will you work? Because studying and training is extra. Work first, learn second. Write it down, type it in the chat, say it out loud, commit to it. Are you going to work 10 hours, 5 hours, 20 hours? Let me know in the chat. How many hours are you going to work your C1 business? 0? Just give me a number. 8 hours. 8 hours a week. Rafael. Anybody else? Anybody else? No? So you're all gonna sleep? Okay, so Rafael is the only one who will grow to president. 2 hours a day, Mira says. Anytime, when I have time, may every day all in all 2 hours a day. That's good. As many hours as we need to. Be concrete for yourself. Mention a number of hours that you're gonna work. Because as many hours as you need is abstract. But if you say 10 hours a week and it becomes more, then you're committed to the 10 hours. And whatever you do extra, of course, it's a bonus. But if you commit to a certain number of hours, then you have a starting point. 10 hours, 5 hours, 20 hours. You need to commit to a certain number of hours. And don't overestimate yourself. Give yourself a certain number of hours, commit to that, and what's extra is extra. Lucky you. Some of you are grinding 24/7. And that's not what I'm asking for. No. I'm asking you to set a realistic, sustainable, sacred work schedule. And this training, this leadership training, it's study. Mindo is study. All of that is great, but it's not work. So it's on top of work. So if you commit to work 10 hours a week, it's excluding your training and study. That comes on top of that. So decide when you work and stick to it. Really stick to it. Lydia now says, I would say 10 hours. That's amazing, Lydia. That's good. So now you are committed to 10 hours a week. Keep your commitment. Mira says, even no sleep. I spend more time in the business, even no sleep. Mira, I think you're in my team as well. But let us help you. We can talk to your people. We can do three-way calls, Zoom calls, explain them, help them to become active again. I'm here in C1 office every week, but also from home during the week. I'm available. Just text me, just let me know. Make an appointment. I'm here to help every one of you guys. So make use of that. Yes? All right. Let's move on. Which group are you in? We're going to talk about sacred work hours. And the sacred work hours are non-negotiable. Keep that in mind. It's non-negotiable. So if you set 10 hours now, it's non-negotiable. You will work for 10 hours. And on top of that, you come to the training and other meetings. And you do your self-studies. It's non-negotiable. Well, which group are you in? And let's be honest. There are three types of people in this business. Group number one, the hobbyists. I'll just do it when I have time. And we already know what the income looks like. It's going to be nothing. Okay, Mira, don't just post on your group chat, but call them. Let me give you one advice, call them personally. And tell them that you want them on a Zoom call with me. And I'm going to help you. Is that okay? Let's agree on that. I'm available. So we can do Zoom calls. Don't do the weightlifting alone. Let me help you. Let me help you. That's where I'm for. I moved to Dubai. I live close to the office. And right now I'm at C1 office in Dubai. And from there, I'll give the training. Okay, thank you, Mira. That's good. Right? So the hobbyist, I'll just do it when I have time. And we already know what the income looks like. Nothing. Don't treat it like a hobby. The overworkers, I'll do it 24 hours a day. It's all I think about. It's all I breathe. I go to bed with it. I'll sleep with it. It's all I do. Where are you? Type it in the chat. You know who you are. The ones who wake up thinking about it, eat with it on their mind, they go to bed dreaming about it. But let me tell you something. Burnout is waiting for you. You can't keep up that pace forever. And guess what? That's not how you win long term. I tried it before. I was eating, dreaming, sleeping it. It will burn you out. Definitely. Then there are the professionals. Group number 3. I set work hours and I stick to them. The professionals. Those are the ones who win. And now make your decision. Which one are you? Group number 1, The hobbyists, group number 2, the overworkers going towards a burnout, or group number 3, the professionals, you set work hours. Just type 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. Let me know in the chat, guys. I'll take a sip of my water. Let me know in the chat, are you 1, 2, or 3? Come on, guys. We don't have all the time of the world. Are you 1, 2, or 3? Raphael is 1. He's a hobbyist. It's time to become a number 3, brother. You have to become a 3. 1 is a hobbyist. 2 is an overworker. 3 is a professional. Actually, all of us should be a number 3. Mira is, yes, already confirmed, you are an overworker. Mira, and I don't want you to be burned out. That's why I'm happy to hear that you accept my help. I see the same for Krista. Don't be overworked, Krista. Don't be burned out, because then you will fall back into a hobbyist, because you can't do anything anymore. So I'm ready, guys, to help out. And when you answer this question, which one are you? Don't just answer in your head. Type it in the chat. It's only 3 people who typed in the chat now. Guys, we are 26 people. And only 3 people typed it in the chat. So 23 people answered in their head. But I want you to type it in the chat. Be honest with yourself, guys. Be honest with yourself. Don't trick yourself. 23 people here in this training, you are tricking yourselves. You are cheating on yourself. Only 3 people, only 3 answered this question. 3 people will be successful. 23 people will not be successful. Sorry to say that, guys. It's a hard message. I said it in the beginning. It's a tough, hard message. You still have the opportunity to answer in the chat. But if you want to be successful, then you need to make a decision. Right now. Edionia, number 3. Close call, Eddie. Close call. Keep on doing that. Professional Eddie Onia. So if you want to be successful, then you need to make a decision right now. Right now. Means this chat should be overflowing. Lydia, number 3. This also means that you get your teams active and get them to the training next week. Guys, here's the kicker. You don't just decide how many hours. You decide which hours. Make it clear. Make it very clear for yourself. 10 hours a week? Maybe that's 2 hours, 2 nights a week, and 6 hours on a Saturday. It's a possibility. Put it in a schedule for yourselves. Make it clear. Write it down. 3 nights a week, maybe 3 hours on 2 nights, and 4 hours on 1 night. It's a possibility. But you have to make it clear. Or on the weekend, maybe 10 hours on a Sunday. But here's the difference. Make those hours sacred. Make those hours sacred. No more excuses. And there is a huge difference between having the intention to work this business the right way and actually committing to a sacred time schedule that cannot be moved. So, is it just an intention to work that's in your mind? Or are you actually committing yourself to a sacred time schedule? And a sacred time schedule means that it cannot be moved. Not at all. You commit to it. Most people prioritize work, then family, and then their dream. Always pushing it back, but not you. And if you did, not you anymore. Don't push your dreams back. Stop doing that. From now on, not anymore. You make your work hours sacred. You tell your family and you hold yourself accountable. And if you need an accountability partner, just ask me. So you can report to me about your sacred work hours. First of all, you need to hold yourself accountable. You make your work hours sacred. You tell your family. So if you're with your family, with your wife, with your kids, or with your husband and your kids, tell them, listen, these hours of the day are my sacred work hours. I don't want you to bother me during these hours. This is my C1 business hours. And you hold yourself accountable. Life happens, of course. Maybe you realize, oops, I forgot about school drop-offs. Or that, there is volume. I hear from people that there is no problem with the volume. So it must be somewhere at your side or your internet connection maybe. Maybe you realize, oops, I forgot about these school drop-offs. Or that meeting doesn't work. Adjust, but then lock it back in. Until when? Until you have a sacred calendar. And if I'm working with you, don't tell me a story. I don't believe in your story. Show me your calendar. Show me your calendar. Because your calendar will tell me everything I need to know about how serious you really are. You all know me. You all know how to reach me. So in the coming days, show me your calendar. Send it to me on WhatsApp, on Facebook Messenger, on Telegram, whatever. Send it to me. Show me your calendar. Yeah? So what do you do in those hours? Well, this is where you focus on what makes you money. Inviting. Let me see. Yeah, inviting. Now, not all tasks are equal. Focus on A-level activities. And the top 5 income generating activities are inviting. Get people to look at your business. Number 2, presenting. Show them what you do. And always present together with someone else. Following up. Keep the connection alive. Getting people started. Help them take their first steps. Working with your team. Lead and support. And these are the premium tasks. The ones that pay you. If you keep on doing this, you will get paid. Well, then we have something that's we mentioned the 15-minute rule. This is going to be your secret weapon. The 15-minute rule. Guys, and you know, all of us know, some people get overwhelmed with time, feeling like you don't have enough of it. But let me give you a game changer. Don't think in hours. Think in 15-minute blocks. 15-minute power sessions. So maximize small time blocks. Kids in the bath, 15-minute follow-up. Stuck in traffic, hands-free call. Lunch break, 2 15-minute presentations. Driving, hands-free calls to 3 prospects. Waiting at the doctor's office, 15-minute invite call. Before bed, 1 last follow-up. Think in 15-minute blocks. Guys, if we had a hidden camera following you around at your job, what would we see? What would we see? Hanging out, grabbing coffee, chatting around, taking your phone under the table during meetings, wandering from one conversation to the next, pretending to be busy, bathroom breaks just to kill time. And by the time you actually start working, half the day is gone. You see why the traditional workplace economy is dying? And meanwhile, in network marketing, you can take 15-minute bursts and be more productive than most people in an 8-hour shift in their job. If you do that 40 times a week, guess what? That's a full 10-hour work week. 40 times 15 minutes a week. And you already spent 10 hours a week in your business. And that focused energy is more productive than any 40-hour job where half the time is wasted. So stop thinking you need long hours. Start thinking in 15-minute bursts of massive action. And that, guys, that will change your life. Let me tell you one more thing. The performance economy wins. The old way of working is dying. It's not about time served, it's about results. And let's talk about one of the biggest challenges people face. And we call it the mom guilt. Single moms, parents, caretakers already have so much on your plate. You work, you take care of the kids, you juggle responsibilities, and now you're supposed to build a business? I get it. It's tough. Yes. But let me ask you this. What is your alternative? Do you want to stay in the cycle of struggling to make ends meet? Missing important moments with your kids because you're stuck at work? Feeling like you're trading your time for barely enough money to survive? Or do you want to take control? Let me know. Do you want to take control? Just type it in the chat. Guys, you know, I know a single mom who started this business. She had 3 part-time jobs. Barely any time. But she made a decision. She took one day, just one Saturday, and she committed to working 10 full hours in 15-minute chunks. She didn't sleep in. She didn't wait for the right time, between brackets, I've heard it so many people say, I have to wait for the right time. When Corbett streaming starts, that's the right time. There is no right time. Just do it. And she just did it. And in one day, only in one day, she changed her life. In 2 months, she quit all 3 jobs. In 6 months, she had complete financial freedom. All because she used the performance economy to her advantage. It's not about having time. It's about making time. So what is it going to be? And I want your serious answer right now in the chat. Are you going to change your life in one day this week? Give me a 7. Give me a 7. If you are going to change your life in just one day, and I want you to do it this week. So this is an obligation to yourself. Krista says 7. Raphael 7. Lydia 7. Maria 7. Lydia 7. Are you going to change your life in one day? Give me a 7 in the chat. 4 people up till now. Only 4 people. Mira says 7, number 5. Tina says 7, number 6. Solomon 7. Michaela 7. Eileen 7. Yes, guys. It's not about having time. It's about making time. Elsie 7. Thank you, Elsie. So use your time wisely. Focus on results and build a life of freedom. And that's where we wrap it up for today. If you said 7, go for it. Really do it. If you said 7, go for it. Change your life in just one day. Will you have complete financial freedom within the next 6 months? Let me know in the chat. Will you have complete financial freedom within the next 6 months? Give me a 1. Give me a 1 in the chat. Will you have complete financial freedom within 6 months? So that means it's now end of February, end of month 2, end of August. You will all be financial free. If you commit to that. Eileen, Lydia, Krista, Sun, Edionia, Elsie. All right. Raphael, Tina. Okay, we aim for that. Financial freedom within 6 months from now. Edgardo, thank you. Maria, thank you very much. Guys, let's aim for that. And let's be sure next week you bring new people. You bring new people. Get them in the house, get them in the call, and I promise you, that if we are 100 plus people on the Zoom, I will give away some Planet IX drones. Yes, so that's my gift to you guys. If you take care for 100 plus people on the leadership training, I will give away a few Planet IX drones. So, that being said, I hope you enjoyed this training. I hope you learned from this training. And I hope to see you all next week again, same time, 3 p.m. Dubai time, with the next leadership training. Guys, see you all next week. Have a great week ahead. And as I said, change your life in one day. Do it in one day. Well, today is almost finished, but you can change your life tomorrow. You just need one day. Do it. See you guys next week. Bye-bye, and have a great time ahead.